Yeah. By the way, Max, good news. What's the good news? The Fired Up and Shaq interview is going out on Monday. W. Love that. Love hearing that. Well, my good news is I buy my house officially on Monday. Wait, like, you've gone through escrow and everything? Like, you've got your loan, everything's all good to go? Like, that's when it's closing and you have a house? Dude, mine was so stressful. It was actually the most stressful experience ever. We were in France. Halfway through our loan contingency. And we found out the federal interest rate on loans went up. And of course our with 2 days left in our loan contingency, our primary loaner backed out because they wanted a higher interest rate. So they just canceled our whole fucking loan. So we almost lost the house. And I had to sign a loan from my what's I guess the company is called? They're like our escrow company or our Dude, who the fuck are these people? It's not my mortgage loan officer. Holding company? Nah, it's like I was working with someone to find a loan and then they ended up offering me one. Anyways, it was it was a good rate. It was like the lower rate before they got raised. But the only thing is I had to put 30% of the house down instead of 10%, which I was able to do, but that was stressful. But we ended up getting the house, so W. Max, have you seen the flying spectral tiger for 265 on the Chinese servers? Nah, I don't really care about that. I think the Chinese servers, though, don't have TCG mounts. Like, they don't work. Like the trading card game or whatever. Like, there's no Booty Bay. It's also NetEase, I think. It's not Blizzard. But, I mean, it kind of makes sense to do the TCG mounts as store mounts since you can't get them regularly. But also, that's just not the game that I play, so who cares? W. Max, good news. I've signed my 5th divorce decree today. Is it a decree when you get divorced? Is that what it is? They super over nerfed Ellie, right? Well, I haven't seen Ellie before or after, so who knows? What is it? They love microtransactions in the East. Eastern MMOs are full of them. Yeah, I got bad news for you guys. The West is very, very resistant to microtransactions. And Europe is a little bit more open to it. Eastern Europe is very open to it. And Russia is very open to it. And then the further east you go, it's like commonplace. And I got bad news. The young generation, like the little Zoomers and whatever's below that, those people don't give a fuck about microtransactions. So once there are enough of them and less of us, I guess, you're gonna start seeing that shit everywhere. Unless they regulate it. What is it? The balanced team is trash, period. There's not like a balanced team. Max, why you bring a helicopter, lad? What? Why am I being a helicopter right now? I am a helicopter, I guess. When will you get ready for the next raid? Probably when we know what it is. Didn't you just get perma'd in Drogo's stream for being dumb and you added this guy? I mean, his name is on Twitch is Blizztarded. So I'm gonna take a wild guess here and assume this guy has some grievances with Blizzard Entertainment. Or just a sad, miserable situation going on there, maybe. Let's see. Let's check the chat history. Wait, he's only been here since fucking yesterday. He was in here for the undercover. Me not liking Drogo has fuck all to do with how I view Blizzard. I love the game. Oh, well, your name would... You're checking a lot of boxes for first impressions of a very particular kind of WoW fan. That's all I'll say. How do I get higher HPS to healer? Seem capped at like 600, 650k. You just gotta do more, man. You just gotta figure it out. Bro hates Blizzard and probably bought the new mount anyways. Dude, I wonder how many people complained about the new mount that they dropped. Like on Twitter or on Wowhead, and they were like, Blizzard is so fucking greedy, I fucking hate this, and then they bought it. I bet it's actually a large amount of them, because I think in reality, like, that mount is so fucking value. And it's so useful. And a lot of people don't have the other one. Also, one thing that I find fascinating, and I actually don't know if this is true, but I feel like if Blizzard released that mount for 1.5 million gold in-game, which would actually be more expensive than the WoW tokens it would cost to buy it in NA, how the reaction would be different. And I think it would be massively different. Even though whatever 4 WoW tokens gets you of gold, let's just say it's 1.5 mil, versus there being $90 or 6 WoW tokens, sorry. The reaction would be totally different, even though they're the exact same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, if I could just have like an alternate reality simulator. I just want to see that tweet go up yesterday, and this mount is available in game for 1.5 million gold, and I feel like the reaction would have been completely different, even though it would be it would be no different whatsoever, like absolutely no different, but just the framing of it is what made people mad. Can you please try and get Windwalker buffed? We need it bad. I don't, guys, I don't do that. I don't, like, get classes buffed and nerfed. That's not a thing. I wish I could, man. I would just make all the classes I play fucking great. Mr. AMZ Red Aura Arcane Int. Did I get Arcane Int nerfed? We did a successful undercover last night. It was pretty fun. There's like a pretty funny clip from it. Let me see if I can find it actually. Here, I got it. This is a clip from the undercover last night. Dude, listen to this. I laugh every time I watch this.
Where the fuck is it?
He's being told to immune something. Dude, listen to this, man.
See, look, see the back one? Guys, do not break that one that's in the bottom. Somebody broke it already. Interrupt that, please. Range, anyone? That's one that went off.
Fucking
All
kick it.
Hey, that's yours, Afix.
Where the fuck is it?
Jeez.
God damn it. Did I get it?
Nope.
Whatever, it's just not my nightmare.
Oh, man. That's so good. Max, should I buy the Bruto or Black Ops 6 first? Dude, everyone I know who buys Call of Duty plays it for like a few days to a week and then never plays it again. It's actually, I would love to see like a concurrent players in Call of Duty thing on Battle.net. I have to know what it looks like. Warzone is huge though. Is it? I thought like, I feel like Battle Royales have kind of fallen off a little bit. Like I feel like the Fortnite days, the Apex days, the PUBG days, the Warzone when that was big days. I feel like overall Battle Royale players is like half of what all of those peaks were, if not less. Do you play shooters too? You know what, man? I haven't in a long time. Like, I played thousands of hours of PUBG with Ben and Lip. I played probably 1,000 hours in Apex. I probably have 1,000 hours in Counter-Strike. I played the shit out of Valorant when it first came out. Got to Immortal in like 2 months or so and then stopped. And then I did Overwatch a bit when it came out. I don't know. I've always been a big fan of shooter games. Played some Fortnite with Driney and Shaq actually like 6 months ago for like a few nights. I played the finals with Ben and Lip for a little bit when that came out. But I don't know. I've just been like FPS games have been I don't know if they're like losing popularity. I don't think they are, but like there just hasn't been like any releases that have really called out to me to like go play it with my friends in a long time. Dude, if I could like transport myself back in time, man, it would be 2016 PUBG every single night. Me, Ben and Lip, and someone else. Usually like Zyro or Will or all kinds of people. Dude, that was actually, I think, some of the most fun gaming I've ever had when PUBG was new. That was, oh my god, what a fucking time to be alive. That actually might be like a top 3 like gaming moment in my entire life. Actually, was just like every night PUBG when it came out. Max, do you have other friends outside of WoW? Yeah, man. How do they react to your success in WoW? Actually, a lot of my friends I've had outside of WoW kind of on purpose haven't known about what I do in gaming. But usually that gets ruined at some point. Like, for example, I think maybe my people I see the most are my hockey friends. I play with them like multiple times a week. And I had it going for like a couple of months where none of them knew what I did. We never even asked about it or whatever. And then this dude, who had watched my stream before a little bit, like told one of them when I wasn't there one day. And then now it's kind of cool. They like follow along. Like they were at actually like a beer league tournament in Las Vegas during the race, and they were like following along with our guild's progression. So like I think most of them know about it now. And that's been pretty cool. But I usually don't. I try my absolute hardest when meeting people to not like have them know that I'm like important in any way. Because I feel like the worst kind of people or someone you would not want to be friends with would treat you any differently if they felt like that you had any kind of following or that you made a lot of money or anything like that. I think that's like you want to avoid that at all costs. Dude, I actually went through this recently when I was going on some dating apps, which I've stopped doing because, like, dating apps just seem horrible, and I'll just, like, meet someone and it'll be great, and I'm not in a rush. I'm fucking vibing. But, like, I was trying a couple of them. I tried, like, Bumble. I tried Hinge. I tried Raya. And, dude, Raya has to be the worst dating app of all time because you don't want to tell people anything. Like if you're on like Hinge or Bumble or something, you almost like you're kind of like trying to win someone's swipe over. So you kind of want to tell them that like you're a homeowner and that you have a good job or stuff like that. But then it also just makes you sound like an asshole. And the purpose of Raya is like the exact opposite of that. It's almost like you're trying to rank your celebrity versus other people. Which is like the worst shit ever. Like, why would you ever want to meet someone under the premise that you or they are famous or successful? That's like meeting the fucking worst people ever. I don't know. It's fucked. Like, bro, if I ever met someone and then they knew who I was and they found out they were a huge fan of me, that would be like, I would run in the opposite direction so fast. Not if they were just like a friend or whatever, but if it was going to be anything more than that, that's like the biggest red flag. I don't know, man. I've had some bad situations with that in the past. Are you going to do an undercover raid leader this season? I did one last night. Does it ever go to your head? I would think that being super recognizable online, logging off and you go out your day when that doesn't necessarily happen. Does it get to my head? What would get to my head? Dude, anyone who lets their fame or like success level in anything make them think they're better than anyone, which is what is an absolute fucking idiot. Like what, I'm better than some of you guys because I happen to be good at a specific video game that also happens to make money. Guys, what if I was really sick at a video game that had less viewership and I couldn't even do this for a living? I wouldn't be any less good at what I do. It would just be like a fucking RNG simulator. It doesn't mean anything. It's just fucking luck. Like you in the chat could be the fucking best teacher of all time. And you would actually impact society in a really good way. But for some reason, in this version of our reality, teachers make absolutely no money. And me, who sits here and yaps at my house and plays video games literally every 6 months, can just make a shitload of money and everyone knows who I am. It's just stupid. Why would you ever get a big head about that? You're no better than anyone else. Like, actually, like, how could you think you're better than someone? Like, I know someone who I think is just as good of a streamer as me, and they play a game with probably 20 to 30 times less the viewership in the category, and they are struggling to make ends meet. I'm no better than they are. I'm just like, I don't know how anyone who's like in a position like this and lets them get full of themselves and unironically thinks they're better than other people and that's why they're in their position is an absolute fucking idiot in my opinion. Like, I think they're actually so stupid, or just completely have had the wrong people say yes to them their whole life to where they think that they're important or something. Max, do people recognize you when you go outside? Very rarely. Like, in the last year, I've been recognized at the airport twice. I've been recognized outside of a Chipotle once. Oh, wait. Was BlizzCon a year ago? That doesn't count, though, right? I think BlizzCon, like, safely doesn't count for what you're asking me. Because that was very different. But, I've been recognized at the hockey rink a couple times just by people watching the game. And any other time I ever get, in quotes, recognized is people recognizing the Team Liquid stuff. Like, I'll just be wearing a bunch of Team Liquid shit because they just keep sending me everything. So it's all I own. And then this has happened to me 2 times, actually, at the same Chipotle with 2 different workers. They're like, yo, man, are you a Team Liquid fan? I'm like, no, I play for Team Liquid. And then their eyes get super big, and they're like, oh my fucking god, I'm meeting someone famous right now. And they're like, what game do you play? And then it doesn't even matter what game I play. I don't even think they register what game I actually say. They just fucking... They hear me not say, like, Valorant or Fortnite or whatever Zoomer-ass shit they're into, and they're immediately just like, oh, cool, man. Like, it's like I let them down. It's like I let them down, man. It's like they got this big feeling. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm serving this guy food. And then immediately they're like, oh my god, he's fucking irrelevant. I've even had the urge sometimes. I've never done this, but I've had the urge to, like, be like, wait, but wait. No, listen. But I'm a co-owner. I'm their biggest streamer. I'm... I'm trying to, like, but wait, you really are meeting someone cool. But no, I've never been able to do it. I just walk away in shame. I just fucking... It's actually fucking... That's so unfortunate when that happens, man. It's such a bad feeling. I know it's gonna happen as soon as they recognize the Team Liquid stuff. Because you know how you can see a WoW fan, right? Like, if you're meeting a dude and he's asking you what game you play, and it doesn't look like he sells Magic the Gathering cards, there's a really good chance that he's not going to be happy when you say World of Warcraft. Right? I've grown to know that. Max, what happened to this bone floppy lad? I thought he was going places, but he stopped at 10s. I don't know. I did all the dungeons once. I kind of saw what was going on in there. The only reason to really do dungeons is just to get gilded crests, which I still need hundreds of. You know what I really need to do? I need to do like the first 4 bosses on Mythic. Get some of those quick cresties. Max, you gonna play PoE 2? Yeah, I'm gonna at least try it. Yeah, like, I have a sponsored stream to play PUE 2 and also to co-stream the like announcement for it coming up, which should be fun. Max, can you promise to give it an honest chance and not it's too hard, I'm too dumb it? Can I? I'm not gonna promise you anything. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want, but I'll try to play the game, and if it's fun, I'll play it. What have we talked about? How bad Ashes looks right now, or has that train not reached the Yap session level yet? I mean, I haven't been able to play it. Can I get a key for it? How do I get a key for it? I'll like play it a little bit and see if it's bad. I mean, I can't tell from if you guys have like watched some streams, maybe you can see if you think it's bad or not. But all I'll say, it's 120 bucks. I'll play 120 bucks for some content. That sounds good. But all I'll say is, if you have seen the Ashes of Creation alpha come out, and you are watching it and it doesn't look good and that's surprising you, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. It's insane. It would be insane if you're like, you thought it wasn't gonna look dog shit. It's crazy. Mole people MMO? I mean, trying to make a mole people MMO is smart. Because, hey, I don't know if you guys realize this, but, like, probably 80% of MMO players... Well, okay. I hate how mole people has lost its meaning entirely and has just become another way of saying casual, and that's just not what it's supposed to mean. But I guess we just have to go with that now. I'm actually more hopeful for the game because it's crowdsourcing its development. Yeah. Max, can you give me some advice on being a great raid leader? Do I need experience with weak auras and WoW logs? No. You just gotta... Like, all raid leading is really at, like, the lowest level. Like, just becoming a raid leader is just being good enough to do your own job and make sure that you are a sufficient player and you have enough mental bandwidth on top of that when seeing new fights to not only do that, but also do as much as you can to help other people. And that's it. That's it. And then however farther you want to go beyond that by being experienced and good at it is great, but that's literally all it is. Like, if you're someone that already struggles maybe doing your own job in a raid leading is probably a terrible idea because you're just adding something more to your plate that clearly you're not everyone can handle that, right? Nice thighs. Thanks, buddy. I don't know if I would say Ashes is for mole people. I think of mole people as the people who are motivated by collecting. Okay, if I remember correctly, who mole people are supposed to be are not casuals, but they are a type of casual that actually never wants to be challenged and wants all rewards for free. So, an example, if you guys saw that undercover raid leading last night, those were people who play this game pretty casually, right? They don't, they're not raiding Mythic, they're not raiding at a really high level, they probably log in a few days after work and play the game. That is a casual. There's different levels of casual, but that's a casual. But do you know what those people liked? They liked being challenged by those bosses, and they felt something by overcoming that challenge. They're really happy when it died. That immediately disqualifies them from being mole people. A mole person would go pull that boss one time, be so mad that it challenged them whatsoever, and would feel nothing when it died other than annoyance that it did not happen instantly, and that they did not get their rewards for free. This is why we called them mole people, because we weren't sure if they existed. Because most people who play games casually, turns out, are also humans and like the idea of being challenged at some level and then overcoming it. Not like super hardcore Souls game challenged, but they like to be challenged because they're people, you know? This is why we called them mole people, because we've never seen one of these people before, and implying that casuals are mole people is like really honestly like a disparaging argument. Like, you're basically just saying people who don't play the game at a hardcore level don't like any challenge whatsoever, which is just like, that's just not giving casuals enough credit, you know? We called them mole people because we assumed they were living under this earth this whole time because we've never encountered one before. What is it? Pretty sure my friend is a mole person. Not his own fault. He's just not good with stress and being carried. Yeah, but also being a mole person isn't a bad thing. This isn't true of everyone, I don't think, but me personally, it like how you interact with video games doesn't matter to me at all. It doesn't make me look down on you or think less of you. I don't really think about that ever. It doesn't matter to me. But I feel like when someone's like, oh, that person's a mole person, it's almost meant like that's a bad thing. Like, they're like, who fucking cares how you enjoy games, you know? Dude, what is the purpose of this 20th anniversary? What can you get with these like tokens? Transmog pets and mounts, revamped T2 armor. Oh, cool. Fuck yeah. Dude, you know what I realized at the beginning of the liquid MMO? At the beginning of this interview. Hello? Load?
Sounds like sounds. Sounds like voices.
There was a couple of... Why can it not full screen? Okay. There was a couple of people in the comments that were like, you guys should have mic'd this better. We couldn't really hear the person asking the questions.
Do you have a monitor?
And I feel like people don't understand what this is. Like, they were recording questions for us from a documentary. They were never going to air the questions on the documentary, just the answers, like almost all documentary style, like any documentary film you've ever seen. That's how that's done. And then also some people said Max is doing the I don't know lore bit again. And they assumed this is a bit from the beginning of this. Keep in mind, TeachD and I just woke up. We were asked to come over here. We've done these shoots before. We know what they are and what's being recorded and what isn't. Right? So I don't even know that my mic is on yet. They're literally talking about, they haven't even said action yet or whatever. And then I asked TeachD a question.
Do you have a monitor of that? Or should I say this question? What? That. Like, do you have a monitor? The boom?
Who's the girl on the right?
Oh, no, no. Okay, I'll just leave it on the last.
Because the girl on the left is Zalatath.
Illyria.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. One of the triplets.
So, like, this whole time, production's not even talking to us, so we don't even know we're being filmed. Yet still, someone accused me of doing a bit. It's not a bit. I just don't know. The Monk one slaps? Wait, Monk doesn't even have T2 though, right? Look at the top comment. ADHD versus autism. Damn. Where do I find them? Where's the armor vendor? Center platform.
You need something?
Lil Nefarian.
See you around.
How may
Armor vendor. Okay. Oh, the monk one is sick. Look at that. Holy moly. They all look dumb on a goblin though.
be careful?
60 each, yeah, right? How long does this shit last? How long does the 20th anniversary last? They reduce each time you buy a set. It lasts 10 weeks. How many tokens can you get a week? Till January 6th. I know what I'll be doing on January 6th. I'm gonna be fucking storming the Capitol, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's take back our shit. Amen.
Do not proceed. You will be eliminated.
Let's fucking go.
Your rage sustains me.
Just kidding. I'm gonna be getting my transmog sets, baby. I mean, a peaceful protest. It was a day of love. It was a day of love. Dude, I'm not a big baseball guy, but did y'all see that, did y'all see the, Grand Slam last night? That shit was crazy. I don't even really like watching baseball for real, but playoff baseball is pretty cool. Like, I had a really nice experience with my dad, actually. My dad is a big Phillies fan. Here, I have a picture. 1 second. Here, let me show you this. I'm not getting Reptar. I'm not getting up, buddy. Hey. Come here, little buddy. Come on. Come here, little dog. Oh, he's so sweet. Oh, he's so sweet. He's a Reptar. Oh, hi, buddy. Look at him.
Calling all fashionistas to strut their stuff in
What
a
a good
fashion
boy,
frenzy.
Hi, buddy. All right, here we go. All right, now let me show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. This, I don't know if you can see it really well, but this picture here, so my dad and I are like right in here. He's a Phillies fan, so we went to like all the away games, the Phillies versus the Padres, I think, and we were there for like Bryce Harper's home run. He's fucking hype. It was sick. It was fucking sick. Our Dodgers looking good. Yeah, I don't really care about the Dodgers, but there's a lot of people around me that love the Dodgers. So I'm hoping for them to win, I think. And except for my dog Lily. Lily absolutely hates the Dodgers because she hates fireworks, and when the Dodgers win regular season games for some reason, people in LA just fucking set off fireworks, and she hates that. Who the fuck is sending fireworks for regular season wins? Dodgers fans. They just do it. I don't know why. Dude, Bone Floppy's such a fucking icon. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bone Floppy, how come when you're walking backwards it looks like you saw a ghost? Ooh. That's crazy. Dude, Frosty K abilities look sick. Any tips for a new player to WoW? Man, just keep playing. It'll be alright. Actually, I think what I would advise any new player of WoW to do, this maybe wouldn't work for everyone, but I would just try to find yourself in a community or a group of people you like playing games with as soon as possible. I think WoW is a game that's great on its own, but is much better enjoyed with friends and other people. I mean, the game's kind of built around that. So I would just find some people to run dungeons with consistently. Find some people to do raids with. Join a guild. The only thing I would advise you against doing is try not to make your community of people you usually hang around and speak with members of, like, just don't make your community a class Discord. If you could do anything. What happens to people's brains, or maybe those kind of people are attracted there, but the people who like make being in a class Discord part of their personality it's nothing good ever comes from that. It's fucking brutal. Absolutely brutal. Check pins? No, I don't care about that shit. It's the, like, tribalism. It's the us against the world. It's the, oh, someone linked something that someone's doing of this spec, and it's a Twitch clip, and, oh, wait, that person's not a functioning member of our Discord? Well, that person's just a fucking idiot. They don't know what they're talking about. We're where you get information, not them. Those people. Actual fucking crazy shit. Oh no, Bone Floppy might be perishing here. Mage Discord's fired up hate boner. Wait, I actually didn't know that that happened with fired up, but I guess that would make sense. Does the Mage Discord actually not like fired up? I could see that being true. He's apparently mid. Yeah. I mean, it's not complicated, man. It's true in almost all of them. But like, if you, and I've seen this happen with many streamers. If you, and the smartest thing you could do as a streamer or a guide writer or anything is just put in the bare minimum effort to just be a part of their group. You don't have to talk every day. You just have to like show up every now and then. Be very agreeable with whatever they say. And it will save you so much headache, because when someone links a clip of yours, they won't slander you into the beginning of time. Because you're part of their group, they'll just like deal with it like normal people. But like, what'll happen if you're a streamer and you don't like bend the knee to them, or you don't at least try to be involved with them, is you just straight up become an adversary. Because a lot of the people who run these things want to be the pinnacle of information for this class. They want the thing that they're in charge of and they're passionate about to be the place for information. And as soon as your stream becomes a place that people want to be for that specific spec, you become an adversary. Everything that you say is dumb. You don't know the right thing to do. It's just envy. They don't like anyone else having their spotlight. It's like, it's some of the most toxic shit I've ever seen in World of Warcraft, and it happens every single fucking time. Now that, I don't know if that specifically happened with him or whatever, but it will happen every time. I know plenty of people it's happened to. Happened to fucking Evade, of all people. But he doesn't care about anything. He's just a nice guy who likes playing Demon Hunter. But he's not part of their group. The Frosty K Discord are going to take up arms against Bone Floppy. I mean, they probably would, but also... Actually, I doubt they would, because I don't imply that I know what I'm talking about. Like, someone in my stream came the other day, and they're like, how exactly do you do your fucking, like, breath window, and, like, when you... And I was like, dude, I just make it up every time I do it. I don't think about that ever. Right? So you're not going to see a clip like, here's where the Frosty K community or the Windwalker community or any class that I've ever played would get mad, is if I streamed and confidently... I sounded like I was confidently telling someone how to play the class that I do or do not know how to play, and making like just like making statements like, dude, if there was a clip in one of those Discords and it's me saying this talent is bad and this talent is good, and if you play this talent you're a bad player or something, bro, that Discord would fucking eat me alive. But I also try my very hardest not to confidently speak about things that I am not sure about, just in general. I just don't care. But if I wasn't who I am on Twitch in the WoW category or in this guild, and let's just say I'm a like Windwalker, any class, just pick any spec. Like, you guys know probably 10, 20 plus people in the WoW Twitch category that are like this. They are known and watched because they are either the #1 watched stream of that spec, or like a top 3 stream of that spec, but they specialize in a specific kind of content. So PvP or in PvE. Like, they're the Mythic Plus, like, Ellie Shaman or something. And, like, their viewership, they could be a fucking amazing streamer, but, like, their niche in the WoW category is, like, they have a lot of people who watch them that play this spec, and they're following that, right? Like, if you're one of those people, if I was one of those people, that class, whatever class I decided to play, that class Discord would slander every single fucking thing I said. I mean, that happened back in the day with tanking. Like, when me and Ben would tank, and we weren't involved in that community, those tank Discords, anytime we would play one of those classes, they would just, every single thing we did, they would slander it. We kept tabs on that. Every single thing. Especially when we started playing cheat death trinkets on some fights that would just like omega kill you for safety in like world top 5, and these people would just be like, I mean, they're just bad. I mean, they're clearly those are not the highest DPS trinkets for tanks. It's just like, dude, it's like low level players not understanding how high level play works. It's infuriating. Like there's a lot of situations playing at the highest level where you're tanking something extremely difficult, and using a cheat death trinket is by far the best decision for everyone in the party. It's not even close. But it's like doesn't do the most damage from someone who's never doing that content, and they're like, yeah, that's just bad. If you actually cared about what those people thought, it would be infuriating for sure. The Warrior Discord just memes all day. Yeah. It's fair to say he got a lot of heat for the Spellslinger bug on that cringe Discord, as silly as that bug was. That's just the internet being the internet. Fuck anyone who said some shit about him for that. Fuck your guild, fuck you. You have no idea what you're talking about. I feel like most people that play WoW are very toxic, in quotes, not all, but I suppose that can be set for real life in other games. I don't agree with that. I mean, no one will truly know, but I don't think, like, the majority of WoW players are toxic at all. I also think that, like, a lot of people who are, like, the majority of WoW players, and what they're really saying is the majority of WoW players I interact with, and I don't think you guys realize that, like, basically any single WoW person probably doesn't interact with, like, 90% of the community. And I'm not talking on a personal level. I'm talking like you would never even be in a situation to end up in the same group as, like, a majority of WoW players. You just have no idea what you're talking about. Also, like, Toxicity is so memorable. Like, if I do keys all day and everything goes fine, I'll never remember any of those people or those runs. But if, like, one group has some guy that is like, yo, I'm the fucking shit, and then he walks in on one poll and then dies and then leaves the group, like, I'm going to remember that for, like, 2 months. With my little hamster attention span. I'm just going to remember that forever because... because that's just crazy, you know? Like, it sticks out. I don't even know if the majority of people that I would do, like, raids and Mythic Plus with would be toxic. I'd say it's a minority. It's just they're very obvious. And that's crazy considering me doing Mythic Plus or raiding whatsoever is already not including probably 70% of all WoW players. And then I would just be confidently stating all WoW players, even though I've never really had a chance to interact with them and never would. It's a crazy thing to say. The majority is toxic trash. The game is full of big dick egos. Dude, I don't really know how to say this without, like, kind of disregarding your opinion and experience in the game. But I think a lot of that is boogeyman stuff. Like, I think it's, like, never going into a Mythic Plus dungeon assuming that everyone's, like, some big dick ego lord. And maybe that's, you just ignore the content because of that, but I just don't even think that's true at all. I've seen it as well because of the way that a lot of people react to me. Like, so Wowhead will post something about some interview I do or something, and the interview is never talking about high-level play. The interview is talking about making the game better for people who spend less time playing WoW during the week. It's entirely making the fight for the average WoW player. This specific Morgan Day interview I had. And the entire comment section never watched the interview, but they just talked about how WoW developers shouldn't be interviewing such toxic elitists at the high level. They should be focusing on the everyman, which was literally the whole point of the interview. And the only reason they said that was because they saw that my name and they associate that with, like, being the world first raid leader or whatever. But they've never heard anything I've said or what I've talked about. It's just a boogeyman thing. It's all top players. Anyone doing high level content is a jerk. They're mean. They're elitist. I don't know what kind of opinion you could have of me. You could certainly, any opinion you have of me is your opinion. It could be valid, right? I would go really far to say I don't think I am elitist. Like, I don't think I'm better than anyone because I play the game a lot. I don't think anyone who's good at the game is better than people who don't. It doesn't matter to me what level you play WoW. I would never, like, disrespect or disregard someone because they're not good at the game. I genuinely think that doesn't matter. I don't think my job paying really well or making me really well known makes me any better than anyone that's just really good at what they do. It just makes less money and doesn't have people watch them on stream. I don't think that means anything, right? But like, there's probably thousands or more than thousands of people that would immediately call me an elitist douchebag and toxic high-level player just because of my title and in my guild I'm in. Which is why I think it's not that those people haven't had experiences with people that have made them feel bad. It's just I think it's a big boogeyman. I think it's just something they just had happen maybe one time and they want to avoid ever having that feeling again. Like WoW, playing WoW sometimes can get away from a lot of social anxiety to just log in and play WoW versus like go to a bar or something, you know, when you're speaking to other people and like you have one bad experience and it, I don't know. Even if you had one toxic player per dungeon, that would be 1 out of 5 players, which would make them a minority. And also, you're just not running into one toxic player a dungeon. That's just, I'm sorry. I know I don't have the same experience you guys have, but I'm projecting what I think your experience is. I don't think you guys run into a toxic player every single group you sign up for. I just don't think that's true. I don't think so, man. Like, maybe it's like 3 or every 5. I'm just making up numbers, but I can tell you that the number of like every single time you join a group and you have someone that's like popping off in party chat, every group, no fucking way. And you're right. Even if it was every group, it would still be not the majority of players. What is it? I don't think it's a boogeyman. It's just the idea that it's the good players who are toxic that is wrong. It's the pretenders. I mean, there are definitely people at the very highest level who are toxic. That is true. It's really uncommon though. Like players that are good enough to raid in this guild, like 1 in 30 would truly be a toxic player. Like someone who's in a world first guild but would join a like heroic run on one of their alts and then just start popping off on people for dying. Like that would literally never happen at this level. No one would act like that. Usually those people are weeded out well below this level because like they have talent, but they have like some weird mental shit where they like, it's usually an ego thing. Like they can't admit mistakes, right? And even if you're as talented as our best players and as naturally intuitive and all that stuff, just as smart, but you just have this little personality thing where just it can't be your fault due to whatever reason. Probably there's like there's like, I actually read a lot about this. Like a lot of people who act like that, it's a lot to do with like how they're raised. Like there was this study where it was like kids who basically have dads that like don't give them any credit or something, or constantly blame them when they're kids, or parents do that to them, that like they grow up and as an adult you're like, I wonder why this guy can never admit fault. And it's like, well, because he always got blamed for everything when it wasn't his fault when he was a kid, and that's like a coping mechanism for that. And like when you think about it, it like totally fucking makes sense. But regardless of how they got there, like that's how they are. I mean, can you really get good if you don't think you made mistakes? Right? Like think about it. If you're actually a great player, every great player I know makes mistakes, instantly admits to it, learns from it and moves on. But it turns out you can't learn from mistakes if you genuinely don't think that you're making them. I think I've met a couple players who I know are smart enough to know they've made mistakes, but they just can't bring themselves to admit it in front of other people. And those people are still learning from their mistakes. They're kind of dreadful to be around, to be completely honest with you, but I think they actually are getting better because they do know they messed up. They just can't admit it. But I think a lot of those players actually, like the people in league games, that it's never their fault. It's always the jungler didn't gank at the right time and my support is terrible and all that stuff. Like those people actually never get better at video games because they actually just think it's someone else's fault every time something goes wrong, which means they can't actually improve. admitting and knowing seems like separate things, but admitting seems important socially. Well, I mean, yeah. Bro, I mean, you guys can all probably relate to that and have met someone like that, but I mean, like, someone who, either whether they know they messed up or not, someone who can't personally admit mistakes, that is an absolutely dreadful person to play games with. Like, that person is not your friend 100% of the time. Like, you do not want to be around that person. What is it? It's described as elo hell in other games. That's where the most toxic people are, not the higher ranks by and large. Yeah, and I mean, it kind of makes sense. Like, the thing that makes you toxic or seem toxic is actually the thing prohibiting you from getting better. So those players, sometimes they are actually so talented that they end up being that toxic and still making it to the top ranks. But honestly, that's like the most sad thing ever, because if those people actually just had a better mindset with how much natural talent they had, they would just be like the GOAT. Like, they would be fucking insane. Right? But, like, they just have, like, a brain gap between them and other people that is just, like, forcing them to be not as good as they can be. What is it? Someone in YouTube chat said, that is actually a deal breaker if I notice an inability to admit mistakes when dating. Oh, yeah. That's probably my main... Okay, here's my main 3 things in dating. So, yeah, if you see someone, like, lying, that's weird. I'm trying to give an example of that, but, like, just, like, a little something where it's, like, not a big deal, but they just, like, lied about it. You're like, why would you just... What? Like that. Yeah, not being able to admit fault is just a huge personality flaw in general. But here's my biggest thing when dating, dude. This is actually the key. Maybe you guys can take this as well. Maybe you can learn something from me. Maybe I can learn something from you. Bro, if you're dating someone, you just need to find out if they have drive and they have passion about something. And it doesn't even have to be in their job. It can be in their hobby. Like, they could just have a job they don't really care about, but they just love fucking painting, and they're really fucking good at it, and they think about it all the time. That's that kind of shit that's awesome. I think that's, like, the coolest thing ever in people. You gotta... That's, like, top 3. You just have to have drive. You have to have something that drives you, that you want to get better at. And it can change, too, but... There's nothing more unattractive than someone who's just, like, content and letting life pass them by and, like, totally mailing it in at their job and their hobbies, and they're just, like, existing. It's like, dude, what are you even doing? Gotta have ambition, you know? Doesn't even have to be in your job. Like, fuck your job. Like, you can just work a job to make a living. Fuck it. It can be something else. But it's gotta be something. Yo, is there anything on YouTube we can look at? I don't... Honestly, guys, you can probably already tell I don't have a lot today. I'm just yapping right now, but... Someone in my Discord earlier linked me 2 Bellular videos they wanted to react to. And then I responded with... If you ever see me reacting to Bellular, just know that something is deeply wrong. I'm going through some absolute shit IRL. I, like, just woke up when I posted that, but I'm not deleting it. Alright. Oh, I actually did see a good video by someone earlier. Preach made a Season 1 recap video? Huh? What is Preach's content nowadays? What has Preach been up to? Preach Gaming. Let's see. Latest. The hardest raid in race history. Amazing side quest. You should do the War Within. The War Within launched the good and bad. Blizzard messed up. Early access leveling nerf drama. You should play the War Within. What you need to know. Should you play The War Within? Blizzard's War on Cynicism. Final Fantasy Dawn Trail, the most divisive MSQ in history. So it seems like he's been back on WoW. Does he have another channel? He has a drama channel, an IRL channel. He did come back for War Within, though. Okay, and then how Blizzard fumbled Mop Remix. I feel like Mop Remix was great. Right? I mean, there was like the farming your cloak infinitely, and there was like some bugs and shit, but I think overall it still went really well. The birth and death of WoW's super guilds. What is this about?
It's the Burning Crusade. Specifically, it's March 2008. We're about to see a giant fall. A phoenix rise from the ashes and then burn out just as quickly as it appeared. My name is...
I don't think I care enough about this, but... because this was like before my time. But I guess... so it says Nihilum in Dire Straits, the rise and fall of SK Gaming, and then a merging of Titans. So did SK Gaming and Nihilum merge to make Insidia? I actually didn't even know that.
Days. Their announcement, though, was not super well received. A lot of people were salty about what they had done in raiding, and the funding from Dubai made it feel like a greedy move. And there was an...
oh, yeah.
get that Yogg normal world first, get their name in lights, and they did. They ignored the heroic mode entirely after early reports from the US said that they were jank and buggy. Their overall goal was Algalon Heroic, which wouldn't be a week 1 kill for anyone, and as far as any player knew, was the official final boss of the raid. This was a big issue though. Some guilds were killing Heroic Hodir week 1, he was way easier. Blizzard then buffed the boss for the following week 2.
Oh, interesting. They've only done that a few times. Yeah, I don't want to watch that the whole time, but Legacy of MMO Dungeons, the end. Guild Wars 2 ended raiding. Final raid complete. Wait, there's no more raids in Guild Wars 2? I'm learning some shit right now. React to Teddle's tier list video. Okay. 11.0.5 Mythic plus DPS tier list.
Okay, and we are back, and with 11.0.5, we've seen some questionable class tuning. And whenever I say that, we had an insanely weird meta shakeup to the point where, you know, some specs are getting nerfed by 8%. Some specs are getting buffed by 8%. You know, Fire Mage randomly catching the Stray. We have Elemental Shamans doing the most ungodly damage I've ever seen. We have Enhancement Shamans being over the whatever the hell Enhancement Shamans are. We also have pretty comprehensive tuning on this weekly reset where things like, you know, Balance Rate are getting buffed. Beast Mastery Hunter's single targets going down, but their AoE is going up. Amongst other things, you know, Elemental Shaman's getting completely shot in the head, 20% AoE damage nerf, 10% single target nerf, you know, not looking too hot for them. Where Enhancement Shaman is only getting about an 8% damage nerf, so like I expect it's gonna be pretty good. And I think it's time to talk tier lists. We're just gonna make a tier list for the 11.
Wait, I thought you said it was a meme. Is it not a meme?
.5 changes. Obviously, I think I'm going to factor in the class tuning that's going to be happening on this next weekly reset at time of recording this to kind of talk about where we are at with the meta and kind of what's going on. Of course, we've had a few weeks really to actually see since the beginning of...
I actually don't even know. Dude, I kind of want to completely make one up and see how close I get. Okay, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to assume it's like, okay, what would be S tier? Where you need one of these in every single comp. Be like... isn't it Resto Shaman? Aren't people just like really high on Resto Shaman right now, or has that come down a bit? Prot Warrior? Frosty K? Oh, wait, it's a DPS tier list. I'm so dumb. Is there any DPS right now that's so good you would need one in every comp? I mean, maybe AUG, right, at the highest level? But that's just because of the death timer thing. Enhance? How has Enhance been since the changes? And the 8% nerf? I feel like Frosty K is probably A, not S. I'd say AUG is probably an S. I bet Enhance is probably an A too.
The season, like what actually was going on with the meta and how we kind of felt about some of the specializations. But I think with 11.0.5, there's probably not going to be like a too big of a meta shakeup, but we can kind of talk through how all of the specs are looking.
All right, let's do it
Just
then.
give a quick rundown of the tiers.
Let's do
Obviously,
it.
S is we have one in every single composition. A is a high likelihood of being a meta candidate. B is like a best third DPS option. B minus is like, it's fine. Like if somebody came to you and asked you, how is the spec, you would respond, it's fine. C is unlikely to see play, and D is like, you should probably reroll it. You should be looking
B and C are the same thing.
for something else. In general, I thought the metagame for DPS in particular was fairly solid prior to 11.0.5. Ultimately, that's kind of what you hope for every metagame to be, is just, you know, fairly solid, all things considered. All right, let's start off by talking about Augvoker. This is a meta candidate spec.
Oh, didn't put it in S. Are people doing the thing where they're like, we can maybe fuck around and get rid of AUG at the highest levels for a little bit of damage, but then 15-second death timer?
You could, in theory, probably put this in S, especially if you go and look at the front page of Raider.
Oh, let's just have a white screen.
You can kind of go look at all the timed runs. Most of these involve an Augvoker. I'm going to leave this in meta candidate. There have been some comps that have been playing without a balanced druid. You know, you saw this Kira Warrior comp. They were playing without a Moonkin. They were playing Assassination Rogue, Frosty K, balanced druid prior to the patch. I think that you can get away without playing an Augvoker, especially.
It has more ceiling, but it's less consistent, right? Like you're just actually like, how tanky even is AUG? I guess it's not about how much tankiness it adds to the groups. It's just making your healer heal more, right?
At a high level, I just don't think you want
and
to.
Your tank's
Here's
stronger.
the thing with the AUG. If you're doing a weekly key, the spec sucks. Straight up. The damage of the spec is also not like the greatest thing ever, but we've seen this with Dragonflight Season 3 as well, where the damage that Augvoker provides is not the most important thing for high-end players to be able to utilize it at a proper level.
None of the dragons are tanky, if that's all you're looking at. Well, no, I mean like making the group tanky, or that's like why they were so good in like Season 2 last expansion was... What was that talent that made them give like health to the group or whatever? Wasn't it like 16% when they popped Obsidian Scales initially before they nerfed it? Like it was insane. Are dragons actually not tanky in Mythic Plus, by the way? Because they're like absolutely and completely broken tanky in Raid. They're like probably top 3 tanky class in Raid evokers. They're so fucking broken they can never die.
Important thing is the fact that it keeps your tank and your healer alive, and it can increase their throughput by a substantial amount. This is going to keep Augvoker in A tier. This spec is inherently just busted by design, to the point where until they stop buffing the tank and the healer, you know, this spec is probably going to be in a meta candidate until it's complete garbage.
Well, then I feel like it'd be really hard to put anything in S. Right? It's like kind of the point of tier lists, but like, I don't know, timed run leaderboards. There's one group on the front page that isn't playing AUG. There's one group in the world at the top that isn't playing AUG. If that's not the case, then it's just not S, right? Because there's the exact same amount of groups running without an Unholy DK. So, I don't know.
Next up, let's talk about some of the A tier stuff. We have Enhancement Shaman as well. I think that this is probably
There's
the big
just
winner of the
nothing
patch.
that's S. There's just nothing that's S, right? Like if Enhance and AUG, like DK isn't S. It's just not. Why does S even exist? I mean, I guess the reason S exists is like, okay, in all tier lists, like there doesn't actually have to be an S tier class in every single patch. Because, like, if S means one in every comp means it's so good you couldn't have one, there have been patches where that exists. And he's saying in this patch, I don't think any of those classes actually exist. That's fair. If that's actually what S means. Like, you would run one in every comp at the high level no matter what. And he doesn't think any of these classes that's true. And according to Raider.io, that is true. There's groups without Enhanced Shamans. There are groups without Frosty K's. There are groups without Augavoker, and there are groups without Rogue on every single one of these runs. There's multiple of those things missing. So it does seem like there isn't really a S tier DPS.
Boss is a specialization that has slid a little bit from.
Okay, I don't care now that he's talked about the important stuff. What about Ass Rogue? Oh, Frost Mage is in that tier too? Holy shit. Shadowpraise Boomkin. Wait, is he going in order? Unholy. Sub. Demo. What stinks? Damn, Havoc is down there? Holy fuck, get out. So nothing's dead. I mean, that's always true. So Ellie is in C. I mean, Ellie was definitely S before the nerfs, though. That's true. Probably Enhance was also S before the nerfs. But Enhance got nerfed from S to A, and Ellie got nerfed from S to C. Bro, get fucking shit on, Ellie Shamans. Also, from the numbers I was seeing, a 20% AoE nerf I don't think would put Ellie in C. I think they would still be, like, pretty good. But also, I know nothing. I don't play Ellie. This is purely from, like, looking at a couple damage meters I saw. But who knows? Max, have you ever seen the Why It's Rude to Suck at WoW video, Max? Yeah. Max, is there any Ellie that cleared a plus 16 during these buffs? Sure, looks like other classes did. That's not a good way to look at that. Were you trying to use that to glean information like, oh, Ellie wasn't even actually that good? Ellie was definitely super fucking busted, like way better than every other class. And the fact that it didn't do that is just because Ellie was broken for like a few days and no one was playing Ellie Shaman previously that was good. If they would have left that tuning the same in 2 weeks, all the like good players would have geared up an Ellie Shaman real quick with the like crest reduction on alts, and you would have seen fucking crazy high Ellies in every group. Wait, there's crest reduction? Yes, there is. It was announced on my stream, by the way. W me. I think it's like your alts upgrades cost, is it 12 instead of 15 or 10 instead of 15 once you reach certain thresholds? Only if you have full 639 for Gilded. Yeah, it's 10 instead of 15. So you have to get a certain achievement. So it's called like Runed something. Oh, I'm looking in the adventure guide. Fuck. Harbinger of the... Yeah. Harbinger of the Rune. So I have this achievement that shows that I'm done with runes. Right? I don't need runes no more. Fuck it. So what that means is any alt I make, when using runed crest to upgrade, so up to 619 eye level, those runed crest upgrades do not cost 15 runes, they cost 10. That will be unlocked for Gilded as well once you get Harbinger of the Gilded, which I think a few people in my guild are very, very close to now. So for most people, it would be like, I guess like a month away from now. But then you would be able to do that with Gilded, though. Like your entire alts would, your alts would be able to upgrade for like a 30% reduced cost. It's fucking insane. A month? Nah. I mean, I guess if you only Mythic Plus and you don't Mythic Raid. So anyone who does Mythic Raid, I guess. Because if you do Mythic Raid, you could easily just get Mythic track items, even if you're not going to use them, just to get that. Like I know there's people in my guild who might already have that or are very, very close. Because you don't actually get 639 eye level, because a lot of the cases it's better to wear a 636 crafted piece. And they're getting hard funneled. They're getting hard funneled in progression. Yeah. A month from now is a long time. That's like... You wouldn't actually even be capped by Gilded. So a month from now, everyone would have the Gilded to actually upgrade that much. But you would potentially be missing Mythic track pieces. But for people who are clearing, like, even 4 out of 8 Mythics, I think you'd be very, very close. 4 out of 8 Mythics, and then at that point you'd have like 9 or 10 Mythic Plus vaults as well. You have a good shot. Shorts and a hoodie is such a wild sensory experience. Thank you. I miss the days when there was no gear funneling benefits. Seemed more fair. When were those days? Pretty sure that's never been true, right? That being said, though, I actually think they should change that. I think Harbinger of the Gilded should include 636 crafted items as an alternative to 639. That actually just sounds like it would be a change that makes sense. Because, like, there's a realistic scenario where you have 639 in every piece, and then you have 3 636 crafted items, and they are actually better than having 639s in that slot. But you just don't get them because it's not good for you to get them, so you gave them to other people, but now you don't have this achievement. That just seems wrong. Max, do you think Ellie Shamans are so bad now in Mythic Plus? I have no idea. I didn't play with one before or after the nerf, but I saw some logs of people who were playing Ellie Shaman, and someone said they got nerfed by like 30% in AoE. And if those numbers I saw were nerfed by 30%, they would still be pretty fucking good. So I think people, this is my guess, I could be totally wrong. We'll find out with time. And it's just my opinion, but I think that people assume that the nerf was bigger than it was, or like, I think they're kind of overreacting to the nerf a little bit. Lagging like mad? I'm not lagging at all. If I'm lagging, it's on Twitch's end. I'm not dropping any frames, so. I had 0 drop frames this stream so far. No lag on YouTube. Yeah, that was a Twitch error then. 0 lag on YouTube, and I have 0 drop frames. I know what it looks like on my OBS when I have lag from my end. That wasn't me. YouTube. I actually want to look at Ellie in dungeons now. Is Bond streaming? He's who I watch for Ellie if I ever watch stuff. Bond. Is Bond streaming? Oh, he's offline. Shit, has he streamed since the nerf though? A sad day for elemental shaman everywhere. He goes live. Alright, so is this after the nerf? This was a stream that started 21 hours ago. And the stream is 4 hours long. So was Ellie nerfed yesterday? He started his stream... Oh, the nerfs are Tuesday. It's on the reset. I see. Okay. $14 Arakara. Yeah, look at that. He's just barely beating Enhance. And Enhance got nerfed by 8% and they got nerfed by like 20. That's crazy. Oh, actually, I think Enhance is winning on overall. That's good. That's looking amazing. Yeah, Greg is the king of the casuals. That's what Dorky calls him. Does this look fun? I can tell you that Ellie Shaman... Here's my take. There's one talent I hate on Ellie Shaman. And I know why it exists, but it's so not fun to play. I know exactly where it is on their little fucking talent thing, too. Wait, where the fuck is it? Where's the echoes thing? Oh, there it is. After casting Earthshock, your next Earthquake deals extra damage. This is so ass. It's so ass. I can tell you if you're playing that, it sucks. But if you're not playing that, it's great. I know exactly where it is. I knew, like, kind of where it was. You know? It's okay. Why not? Max, did you watch the World Series yesterday? Yeah, a little bit. I kind of want to go to the game tonight. Game starts in an hour. Let's see how much tickets are. Actually, I bet you probably can't get a ticket right now. Oh, they're actually not that bad, relatively speaking. I actually assumed like you would not even be able to get a ticket. You're never gonna get there in time. Traffic's gonna be wild. I don't live that far. I'd be able to get there. Dude, get shit on, Ellie. I mean, you guys still have a chance to convince them. Like, remember when Holy Paladins were going to get nerfed going into the tier, but they just fucking cried about it all week on social media, and then they didn't get nerfed? That can just happen. You can just fucking cry, man. You gotta cry with extreme power. You have to create distance with your cries. Aren't enough LA players to have that effect. Actually true. Probably true. I don't know, guys. I kind of just want to do a dungeon real quick. If I do a dungeon, I can upgrade a piece of gear, I think. Is that true? That's exactly right, if I time it. So let's do a 10 of something. Like a Grimmy bee. Oh, mists. Mists are always fun. Yay, mists. And another Grimmy bee. Wait, you know what I actually like? Oh, I got invited to a Grim. This guy has my name. Wait, I actually low-key, like, don't know what to do in Grim Patrol. It's so scary, man. There was like a frontal I died to on the first patch that I didn't have the first pack that I didn't have a sound for. Rare in-game chat showing. Okay, I'll hide it, I guess. I don't understand why people freak out about that as a chatter. Like, if you ever have your chat showing, people in chat are like, streamer, no, your chat showing. Like, dude, nothing will ever happen. It's just fucking, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Dude, you can get tickets. Okay, so like this might sound crazy. You can get tickets in like the 15th row at Dodger Stadium right behind first base for $700. Now, that's a lot of money. But this is probably the most expensive World Series ever. It's Dodgers versus Yankees, and it's an hour before the fucking game. Right? Oh, maybe they're actually dropping because they're an hour before the game, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying that's not... No, like, that's fucking piss money. Who cares? $700. It's like, it's just crazy it's that low. I assumed it would be a lot higher. It's the fucking World Series, too. Wait, this guy in chat said, are you really Max or is he capping? Different guy. The healer said might find a tank tonight. Any tanks for my stream so we can get this shit moving? I have noticed that, though. I tried to pug off stream the other day. The whole tank shortage thing is fucking real, by the way. Like, you'll just sit there in the group finder for, like, fucking 20 minutes without a tank signing up. We'll probably get one now because I'm streaming, but... There we go. That guy's done an 11 Grimbatol. Let's fucking get it moving. Or wait, is this guy being picky about... This guy was complaining about tanks showing up. Do you think he's going to be picky with the Guardian Druid? He just declined him. What about this? What about the Brewmaster who's done who's +2 to 9 Grimbatol? Man, no tanks are signing up, but tanks are signing up though, and he's just declining them. That's crazy. Oh, he was from Ragnaros? Ragnaros is actually fine if you get someone with high IO, I've noticed. It's actually pretty good. There's some good players on Rag. But, I mean, if you get, like, a mid-IO guy fighting it for his life and, like, some 9s and 8s and stuff, you will see some shit you've never seen before. You won't be able to unsee it either. DKs are meta as DPS, so there are way less DKs willing to play Blood. You'd be shocked how many DK DPS used to carry the Vault Key Pug community. Oh. That actually sounds kind of true, what you just said. I bet that's real. Oh, we got a tank, baby. He is a Windwalker, but I'm sure he can go tank. He's a 200 ping enjoyer. Okay. Dude, my shoulder hurts so bad. It hurts to even like get it up to my left shoulder to even put my arm on my desk. I've been playing hockey through it this week too, but I definitely hurt it a little more by doing that. So I decided to not play a pickup game today for that reason. I'm very strong. I'm proud of myself. Hoping it's good by tomorrow. It probably won't be. Maybe in a week if you rest. I'll probably play on Monday or something. Where the fuck are these guys? Let's fucking move it. Guys, what's the best way for a Frosty K to get a little runic power before the key starts? Is it possible? Can you... Can I do the, like, the turnip or whatever? Turnip punching bag. Can only use outside. Precast horn. Does it get reset? Does horn get reset? Oh, wait. I kind of don't want to play horn. I don't like playing Frostworm's Fury, but I really like Murderous Efficiency. Like, a lot. And I hate Inexorable Assault. No, but you won't need it until... You can also precast Grippy Hands. That doesn't give you anything. Dude, it's crazy how many people in like Twitch chat think that A-Bomb's Limb still gives you resources. It's like a lot from what I've noticed. Where the fuck is his healer? Alright, do one key just for the vibes, bro. Just for the vibes here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I pre-popped A-Bomb's Limb just for the vibes.
Now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Just for the fucking vibes, though.
No. No.
Dude, I just keep getting resets. It's fucking insane. How long was that breathe? I don't know. I didn't play that very well, though.
Your ascension is complete.
How's that guy alive? 0.7% and he lived. Holy shit. Crazy. What a lucker dog. Gripping that. Next slide. Oh, I am dropping frames. That is actually real. This time you guys are not lying. Why drop frames though, really, if you think about it? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna breathe like as soon as it's up here. Just cause fuck it. Should I? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Cause like we're gonna do the whole like thing anyway. I feel like I'll get 30 seconds off the cooldown.
Your ascension is complete.
Let's see, it's 140 right now. I bet that was worth it. I bet that was worth it. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, the value. Oh yeah, that was fucking insane. I'm gonna hold these two until, oh, they definitely this pack, I think. Yeah, so by the way, that was not Twitch. That was me. If you guys saw that little lag spike, that was definitely real. That was from my end. I am not gonna use anything here. These are we're gonna keep moving, right? I'll keep on dragging it. Just to get my point across, maybe. Okay. Okay. Well, these guys are all, like, almost dead. At least I'll have a pillar for the boss, I guess. I guess I should have saved Remorseless.
Your ascension is complete.
All right. Oh, no. We're good. We're good.
AOE.
Come on, get another reset. Fuck.
Drop.
I need to AMS something, chat. I can't AMS this dragon breath. It'll kill me, right? Is there, like, pulsing magic damage here or something? This AoE, it's a physical roar, right? I'm just gonna use AMS and it's gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Drop. AOE.
Your ascension
Drop.
is complete.
Oh, dude, Ring's so good for that mechanic. Love that. Blow up, blow up. Bone, bone, bone.
AOE.
Dude, I need a fight where I can AMS something, you know? That's what I need. I feel like this fight's pretty RNG with movement, too. Dude, this Enhanced Shaman is beating the shit out of this boss. Holy fuck. Loving that. I think I used here. It also procced again. That's fucking insane. Think that was worth a pillar? The boss is gonna die with my pillar just ending? That's good. That's a good use. We need to res the healer. Res that guy. He's a sweet little guy. Or maybe, do you res here maybe or at the beginning? I don't know. Max, do you have your add-ons posted anywhere? Nah.
Jump. AOE.
Am I out of pots? I am. I can't pot. Because I have my, There we go. I have the other ones. I don't have any rank 3s left. I need to drag these things on my bar. Fuck.
AOE is complete.
There we go. Problem solved. I've been killed.
You break easy.
Probably a wipe angle. Get punched. I don't even know what I did. I wasn't even targeting him. I'm assuming I had my Death and Decay down and I had Pillar of Frost up. And I'm pretty sure my Killing Machine Obliterate, I did not target him with it, but I think my D&D cleaved it onto him, and then the tank didn't taunt it, and it killed me. But I mean, I feel like when the boss is coming in like that as a tank, you literally just have to taunt that mob, right? Like, that is when you would use a taunt. There's no way your taunt's on cooldown from the 3 mobs we've been fighting for 15 seconds. Oh. What are we doing here? Are we killing this guy? Okay. Killing him solo. Oh, okay. We're not killing him solo. That's even better.
Ascension.
Okay. This is gonna be weird for me. I should probably wait for... No! Oh my god, I almost died in that. No! I just popped breath, bro.
AOE.
He got up. I'm stunned.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Alright. We can still do it. You'd be blown away at the amount of tanks that pull things without using taunt and hope damage works. Yeah, that's not ideal. Oh, dude, this shaman said low-key, can you throw down repair? Bro, I don't have one, but I low-key wish I did. Oh, he taunted that shit. I just saw it. On God, tank. Fucking go. Oh, we got a second Reaper's Mark. We're feeling fucking crazy right now. Yeah, by the way, I don't really know how to do this boss. This is the one where you want to, like, pre-bait the frontal, like, not like that, right? Like what I just did. You want to, like, aim it away. But then you get a debuff, but I don't really know where to put this debuff. I should have AMZ'd this. Max, can you throw mailbox? I hope he's talking to the other Max, because if he's calling me by my name Max and not Bone Floppy, that means that he knows who I am. And if he knows who I am, he damn well better know that I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know. I don't have that.
Dodge.
That might have been me. That might have been me. You think that shaman's weapon is broken? It might be.
Your ascension is complete.
Damn it, I fucked up my AMS. Fuck me, dude. Tank is dead. Rezzing him. I ripped my breath to get him, but the fucking group is all that matters. The fucking group is all that matters. I'm gonna AMZ the next damage event. Bro, this is a fucking movie right now. Okay. This is less than ideal, I think, this guy says. Yeah, yeah. We gotta fucking figure it out, boys. Just fucking figure this shit out. Like the fucking gamers we were meant to be. We're playing in this fucking corner. Like God intended. It's growing. It's growing. It's at 10%. This is fucking fine. This is all good. This boss is fucking nothing to me.
Your ascension is complete.
What does Molten Spark mean, by the way? We did it. Boss is easy. That's fucking easy, bro. That's easy, man. That's just a regular key. This guy actually needs a new weapon, I think. Oh, now someone drops the repair. It would have been nice if our shaman could have done damage that fight. Fuck. It's gonna feel really bad to not press breath here, unfortunately, but I don't think I can.
AoE.
Can I get a single proc, please?
AoE.
Okay, I guess not. Oh, I bet I could AMS that too. No way we're fighting these guys alone with our key timer in the situation it is right now.
Jump.
This is something I'd like to call an ain't no fucking way. Sir, we will not be doing this.
Your ascension.
Please cast something. Please cast some AoE shit. Come on. Come on.
AoE.
I AMS so long ago. Oh, fuck. Not quite in time. See, let's get a Fallen Crusader here. No, I should have used my Pillar of Frost Strength. Wait, does Pillar... Do you still want to cast your guy in Pillar? Is that how that works?
AoE.
Want to Lust next. Guys, of all the Pug keys I've done, I don't think I've ever had my Breath of Sindragosa in a Lust. Ever. It's never there. It's always fucking wrong. What are we doing here? We're doing these three, okay. Healer instantly dead, W shit. I just can't stop getting fucking... Yo. Can't stop getting resets. I'm dead. Oh, the tank died. Boys, I think we gave it our all. Wait, actually, they might want this for their vault. Do they want to no-lever it? I'm down. I'm down to no-lever. Oh, wait. Do you have to fight these lava benders fully ascended if you let them kill you when... Oh, we didn't lust, though. That's good. We can lust this time. That'll work.
Jump. AoE.
Bone, 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 bone. Oh, we're just fucking sending it. No healer. Fuck it, bro. Fuck it. Fuck a healer. Oh, yeah, you guys look like you're dying. They're dying. I'm dying. I'm the fuck out of here, bro. That tank looks like he's dead. Is he not dead? I'm just gonna keep gripping this guy.
Your ascension is complete.
Okay, that guy's gonna die. I can get like half of these. I'll grip this guy away from you. No, he died. Dude, this Windwalker said, thank God my wife mailed me that repair bot. Yo, what a beast. W-wife. Come on, boys. We still got this shit. This place is piss. This place is piss. Wait, the healer fucking left. Yo, come on, man. What's that all about? W. Come on, man. Fuck. You're getting the true pug experience? I know, it's what I need. It's what I crave. What is it? I got a 10 Groomy B. Let's run it back. I don't know, man. I feel like I saw what I needed to see from that key. You know what I mean? Like, I know. Do you need Necrotic Wake? I don't really need anything, man. I'm just gaming. I don't need shit from any of this. I'm just playing the game. I guess I could get some crests, which it just dawned on me that I didn't get any crests for that. And that's tough. That's not good. All right, let me do a raid, maybe. Queen AOTC. Seriously, don't bother if not AOTC. Link AOTC if Raider IO not updated. Not a prog group. Slow fill. Don't be toxic. All right, that sounds like the most toxic group ever. I'm getting in there. Max, did you get that $90 mount? Yeah, man. I have this mount too. So it's legit. So it's legit just a mailbox upgrade for $90, bro. That group insta-kicked me because you weren't waiting outside the raid. Oh. Wait. Oh, yeah, bro. They don't... Fuck. I gotta run there. Shit. They don't got a... Bro, you're running... No, do not be toxic. AOTC only. You don't have a warlock, you fucking peasant? Come on. That's raid leader rule number 1. You need one of those little fucking idiots in there. I'm gonna make it though. I'm gonna make it. Come on. Please tell me I'm not out of the group by the time this loading screen goes through. Yo, you guys remember the first time you got an SSD, by the way? You guys remember seeing those load screen diffies? Like that first SSD hit you got back in the day? That shit was crazy. Bro, if I get kicked when I'm about to get here... Dude, making a pug group and then inviting people and then them not being outside the raid and instantly kicking them is insane behavior when you know you don't have a warlock. Like, that's just insane. I made it in, by the way, though. We're good. Oh, a couple people are all at the front. Dude, does anyone else think that this group is going to be a total disaster? Like... there's just something about this group. The fact that there's 22 people randomly, like, the raid leaders instantly kicking people, not inviting a warlock. There's not a demon hunter buff in here. We just got our first priest buff. Like, he's not even, like, constructing a raid properly. And it says AOTC only, but I'm just going to be willing to bet that a lot of people don't have AOTC. Okay, second person in the raid, no AOTC. Fifth person, no AOTC. No AOTC on this guy. Most people are AOTC, though. But, like, okay, if you're trying to get AOTC, or you're trying to just get a quick run, you probably did it in a smaller group. Why would you make a 22-person group? And then, if you're making a larger group, why would you make a larger group at the expense of not getting people AOTC, which is what you stated in your thing? Right? Leader probably doesn't have it. Yeah, he does. He has it. Where's the best place to AMS in your breath early in this fight? Is it just on the first liquefy? Wait, what the fuck's happening? I just got moved to group 6. Yo, this group is going crazy, by the way. Look at raid chat. I can pop if need pref, not fist pop though. Can Diddy Shots says I could do first pop. Someone else says Diddy Shots where the freak off at. Diddy Shots says freak off at first pop, oil up. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. That's absolutely insane. Is this undercover? No, I'm just playing the game, man. Don't yell at me. Evens are square, odds are circle. Chat. This is a one shot. We got a mage offline in group 2. Our raid frames look like this. This has got to be a one-shot. This is a fucking one-shot. Also, you know it's a terrible vibe, bro? They have odds and evens, and odds are orange and evens are square. Those two markers just don't go together. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, those are just like you would use star and orange, or like square and triangle, or like triangle and diamond, or something. Those two markers are just like, why those two, you know? I wonder why we're just not going. Damn, we're just waiting on some people to get here. No locks today. Shit. Bro, this guy, this Cumbusta, this mage, who's AFK, by the way, and this other priest who's offline, by the way. These guys are just sitting at the front of the dungeon. I bet he's going to realize that in like 5 minutes. Replace them. All right, well, he doesn't realize it yet, so I'm just going to go get my water, and I'll be right back, I guess. Wait, he got a warlock, bro. Oh, it's one of you. That's funny. "20-minute gathering to wipe and disband within 3 minutes." Yes, sir. As God fucking intended. I like how this mage is just AFK, man. I like how he says, "I have Discord if y'all want, but everyone is AOTC." That doesn't matter. Discord still helps, right? It's not like people who have AOTC are just gonna do the fight and not mess up, you know? Well, I love it. I love it. Chat, I think I'm gonna get done with Ocarina of Time tonight. Gonna be moving on to Majora's Mask. And then my 3DS, which I've never my Wii U, which I've never owned before, got shipped here with Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. Those will be my next two. Twilight Princess's Peak. I've never beaten Wind Waker, and I've never even played Twilight Princess ever. Those will be brand new for me, so that'll be fun. A real Wii U or a Wii U? I don't know what you're asking me. I've never owned anything called a Wii U before, and I just ordered one. So whatever that is. Did you order a cracked one? I don't know what you're talking about. I could have emulated it, but I heard that I looked online and it was like, what's the best experience to enjoy Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, the updated like HD ones? And they both said to play it on Wii U because like you can like the way you manage your inventory on that platform is like really sick on the screen or whatever. Oh dude, the bear with the monster can transmog is ready to pull, I think. Alright, let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm playing the wrong build. That's amazing. I'm in my fucking Mythic Plus build. I know what I got this. I know I got a dragon though. I'll tell you that. It's fucking incredible, man. It's so good. It's so fucking good. Just all of that. Just to fucking wipe to the first circles, man. Okay, I'm gonna play my raid build. Raid, my patented build, Raid Big Blasty. Max, what add-on is that? What add-on is what? Why you have 2 healing done meters? Oh, this one's supposed to be deaths. Oh, T-Tribs. Yo, what the big healing dough. Look at your group. He says, yo, T-Tribs, if you're hearing me, bro, hit me with that little fucking power infusion, though. You know what I mean? Hit me with that shit. What are you trading me right now? You want me to pay you? Bro, I don't have anything. What do you... I have potions, man. Come on. Come on now. Dude, I'm so leaned back in my chair right now. I don't know if you can see it from my camera angle, but like my butt is on like the front tip of my chair. Like I could not possibly be more leaned back while still technically sitting up. This is not going to bode well for me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump.
No, no. Is this magic? Please tell me it's magic. I'm gonna AMS it. Nice. Okay, I should have eaten more. I need procs, need procs. There we go. Everyone did it. 3 people are gonna die to the debuff. Okay, that's fine. We can all res one and the other one onks. No one even knows what happened. No one even knows what happened. W, that guy's just not onking. Come on, man. Have some fucking passion. Give him the question mark ping? Nah. Not trying to hurt anybody's feelings, man. The question mark ping can make you feel a certain kind of way, you know? Like if you're not trying to get that question mark ping at the right time. Oh, we did it. Yo. Oh, the raid leader's dead. That's weird. That's actually really weird. Okay.
Jump.
Oh man, is this called being a slug in your chair? I'm slugging it right now.
The stronger species prevails.
We have 5 stacks of toxin. People are fucking lost. Alright, how many people do you think start leaving? Wait, people right now are not leaving. They're fucking locked in. Everyone in here is locked in. Alright, they're all talking about actual strategy. They're like, we need to do this, we need to do that. I'm just gonna type in raid. I'm just throwing in my 2 cents here. I think we just need to lock in. Let's see what they say. Just a quick little lock-in from everybody. Come on, just lock in, bro. Why does T-Tribs have twice the healing of the next guy? Healing's weird, man. Eye level and all that stuff doesn't matter. There's just like, there's people who just know how to heal and there's people who don't. Like with the gear, 625, 619, 620. Oh, the raid leader's 613. I wonder if this raid leader wouldn't have got invited to a group that was not his own. I'm not even mad. That bitch is resourceful. Making his own key and shit. This will be the fucking poll, by the way. Let's fucking go. This is it. Oh, my shoulder hurts. Holy fuck.
5.
Actually blow me up.
3.
I'm sitting
2,
up. No slug.
1.
No slug. These lines are magic, right? Okay, I need to get hit by this. 2 of them here. Nice. That's what I should do. Just always AMS that. Just puts you so ahead on runic power. Still got a little stinky breath going. Alright, it died. Everyone's alive. W type W. Dude, I love the liquefies like a year in front of the group. That is fucking insanely quality shit. Let's go. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit a little AMZ in this bitch. What about that? What about one of those? Bet y'all weren't expecting that. This is such a disaster, bro. Raid leader dead again. Wee wee wee. Alert! 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 We have a dead raid leader. Saving this guy. W. We have a dead raid leader. He is the leader of the raid. Dude, I need to stop streaming. I'm fucking cooked right now. I'm popping this. No one else is doing it. W bone save. W bone save. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna die. No, bone. I was out of death's advances because of that save, and I didn't have rocket jump either, bro. I knew I was cooked. Fuck. I popped all my cooldowns. I thought I had a death's advance. I fucking didn't, bro. Did I use it on the bone save? I must have used it on the bone save. Doing it. W. Did I say W bone? Okay, W bone save. I have a death's advance. I use it here, don't I? I fucking used it. That's so bad. I should have just let everyone die, bro. I should have just let everyone die. Hey, don't let that missed death's advance there distract you from the fact that the only reason the raid's alive at all is because of bone. Bone, bone, bone. This raid would have been dead a minute ago if it wasn't for old bone. Hashtag cope is true, though. It's a fucking fact. Look at all of us here. Look at all of us fucking losers, our dead losers.
Weakness is in your blood.
Max asked the raid leader why you gotta scroll down to see his healing meter. Nah, that's weird. I don't want to do that. He's just having a good time. Dude, how is no one leaving? It's crazy. I'm not leaving until everyone else starts leaving. The raid leader said, yeah, lol. I got lag spike for some reason. Usually only happens first pull. Oh, that's fucking quality shit. That's quality shit. Little lag spike. Lag it up. Little lag. Let's fucking go. Somehow no one's leaving. I don't even understand, but that's some good shit. Dude, as a DK, what do you do to do any root damage? Do you just not even care? Like, do you even put down a D&D? It's like in your pillar, too. It's just you don't really do good burst AoE like that. Like, at least without breath up. They die too fast. Oh, it fucking worked. Dude, I've been
5,
spamming Vantis on
4,
shit in Blackrock Depths
3,
and Mythic Plus dungeons
2,
just for the visual, and then
1.
it just actually went off. Fuck. Okay, so we sit in these lines. That feels good. Please pop it. Wow, I actually just lost my breath because that thing was not in melee range of the boss. That's sad, but also glad because we're in this raid and we're all playing together. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna AMZ the other group just for the fucking vibes right now. Watch this. Why is it so far away? Fuck it, I'm doing it. Look at that shit. You guys see that? And we're just gonna die. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo! Yes! Yes! Just fucking do nothing. Yeah! Oh, that's fucking good. I fucking love pugs, man. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, we had a lever. We have levers. Dude, this is crazy. I'm like just staying in here. Okay, you guys are all signing up. That's good. Yep. Look at all you guys signing up. That's fucking solid. All right, let's get some more helpers in here. Woo, 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 woo. Bro, why does this other DK have 6 million more exterminate damage than me? Hey. How did you do that? Hey. What a fucking weird game. Gapplebees. Bro, did you guys think that was a hard thing to tweet when you win by that much? Just tweeting Gapplebees, one word, nothing else? I thought that went hard as fuck. Actually, I don't even think it hit because, like, probably no one outside the U.S. even knows what Applebee's is. They probably thought I was just saying shit. I love it. Okay, so they just recruited exclusively people from the stream. Better off for not knowing. Hey, let's not slander Applebee's here. Let's relax a second. Dude, I actually found I was craving pancakes the other day and I found this Found. Oh wait, they need another healer, right? They're 5. Oh, maybe 5 healing slot. The I found this delivery place. I'm pretty sure it's a ghost kitchen, but it only makes pancakes. And I was craving some pancakes, and they sent me these 3 enormous guys. If you're European, if you saw the size of these pancakes, you would have a fucking heart attack. You would instantly die, right? These massive, fluffy blueberry pancakes, man. Oh my god. I couldn't even eat it all. Although I eat a lot smaller portion sizes now. Bone, 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 bone. Dude, what on earth could be wrong with you to make your raid frames look like this? What are we fucking doing right now? It's kind of like an upside down liquid up. A little bit. Liquid up. Let's fucking go. Max, are you on Ozempic? Nah. I think my mom's on that Ozempic, though. Dude, I was actually kind of pissed off. It was actually hard for my mom to find Ozempic. Like 8 or 10 months ago, and it was because of a shortage due to people taking it just to lose weight. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Although, I mean, people, as long as there's an infinite supply of it, people taking medicine or taking a prescription that makes them lose weight, if the other side effects aren't as bad, I mean, that would actually probably improve some lifespans, right? It has to. I think the problem is they didn't test it on healthy people, so they don't know the health effects. Yeah, I'm not on that shit. I would never go on Ozempic, though, because, like, I'm trying to put on muscle right now, and I think Ozempic makes it really hard to keep muscle. You have to eat, like, a ton of protein to not lose it. And I'm trying to gain weight. So Ozempic would be very not cash money. Be very whatever the opposite of that. Are we going to pull with these raid frames? I'm going to leave after this pull. And the only reason will be because these raid frames look like this. It's just, it's sacrilegious. It's sacrilegious. And I'm going to turn my stream off too. Just so everyone knows that this is not fucking okay. By the way, the raid leader, the raid leader just changed the entire strat. We've been doing even in, odd out for a while, and now he's saying evens out, odds in. That'll fix the problem. Just change it. Okay. If we're pulling like this, what are we playing? Tetris? Are we playing Tetris? Okay, I'm gonna play slug mode too.
5.
I'm slugging
4,
right now.
3,
I'm all the way back.
2, 1.
Bone, 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 bone. Holy fuck, Bone, you're a fucking champion. You are a fucking leader of men. Ow. Fuck, that hurts. Stop that. If we die, it's because of these raid frames. Just fucking know that. Please chain. Please chain. Nope. No second Reaper's Mark. Guess I'll just blow up. Oh, I did get a second Reaper's Mark. I'm just fucking complaining. Low W complain. W complain. Third one? Okay, never mind. That's good. Feeling great. Dude, it's crazy how groups like this will pull for hours, but there's a 0% chance that they can kill this boss. And they call themselves an AOTC group, too. It's just a fucking vibe. Am I hitting it? I'm doing it. Oh, okay, they did it. That's nice. It was still a good safety measure, though. W bone awareness. That sounds like some kind of crazy advocacy group for bones. Bones also need including. Oh, that's a little safe spot right here, isn't it? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We're feeling amazing right now. We're feeling so good right now, by the way. Dude, maybe a little bone save here? Maybe go a little fucking crazy on it? Maybe do tricks on that shit? Where is it? Get in, boys. Get in. 3, 2. Oh, we did it hella early. We have 17 stacks. I've never seen a number that big before on this boss. 17. I'm alive. Bone. 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 Come on, beat this fucking paladin like God intended. Fuck this paladin. Let's go. Top damage. All right. Fucking beautiful. I'm leaving. I'm leaving this group, but the only reason why is it's not because this group has no chance of ever killing this boss. That is true. But it's because you cannot ever make your raid frames look like what they just looked like on my screen. It can't happen. That's the worst thing I've ever seen. All right, I got to turn my stream off too just to hammer the point home. Don't ever let your raid frames look like that or your friends. See you later.